Are you serious? Are you serious? When is the world going to believe me? Dead birds, dead birds, dead birds falling out of the sky simultaneously, massively in Mexico. The madness, the misunderstandings, the Mexico. But listen, the Bible said this was going to happen in the last days. And folks, believe me, for 7 years I've been covering dead birds, dead fish, dead cows, dying all over the world. They didn't start this phenomenon of unbelievable birds falling from the sky and fish washing up on the banks and dolphins and cattle falling over. It started at the midnight hour, just before midnight, to bring in the year 2011, when 5,000 blackbirds fell out of the sky in Begley, Arkansas. Well, it's happened again, Mexico. Here's unbelievable. I can just share with you. The report says hundreds of birds normally fly in large swarms in the city of Mexico suddenly just fell from the sky. Just boom, 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 boom. And it's just unbelievable. Littering the road and the parking lots. And officials have no idea what just happened. And their first official version was it was a mysterious disease. But how do you explain a virus that all of a sudden just kills a bunch of birds at one time? That won't work, guys. So then next you have to start talking about pollution, maybe chemtrails, possibly some other type of mechanism, HARP, maybe, or maybe biblical prophecy. Here's what it says in Hosea chapter 4. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Dead birds, dead fish, dead cows. Well, that's what Hosea said was going to happen. Now, he prophesied that 3,000 years ago, but it did not start happening in mass quantities until New Year's Eve, Begley, Arkansas, to bring in a brand new year of 2011. And for the past 7 years, and I've been covering it, you guys know that, and I've been doing this now 8 years today. It's our anniversary, 8 years ago today that we came on YouTube and then branched out to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, television, radio, and everywhere else that we tried to, in conferences. And there's people going to meet me here in Nashville, Tennessee tomorrow night, Friday night, March 2nd. Just come to the Opryland Hotel. We're just going to be hanging out and having coffee and just, this is spontaneous. We didn't rent a room. We didn't do nothing. Just show up. We'll be hanging out where there's some coffee and chairs and just fellowshipping and talking and sharing with one another. It ought to be a great time of fellowship. So I want to see you Friday night if you'd like to come here in Nashville, Tennessee, 6 p.m. Eastern. But you never know when the bird's going to fall out of the sky. The prophecy's there. That means all this sin. Okay, I'm not saying pollution doesn't cause mass animal deaths occasionally. I'm not saying HARP can't. I'm not saying chemtrails isn't. But I'm telling you, this is way too many times. And it's always in mass numbers of certain kind of species. I mean, if it was pollution, wouldn't it kill everything in the air? Wouldn't it be cardinals and blue jays and everything else falling? Why is it always blackbirds or some other species sometimes? Don't miss today's live broadcast, 12 noon Eastern. We'll break this down. We're in the last days.